Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III as we are playing as Emperor Adam II of Britannia. Alright, so a lot of things to get taken care of here in the episode. Before I do, I'd like to mention that for any of you patrons who are of the $5 per month rank or above, I did make a post about making suggestions for the next campaign. So if you're of that rank or above, you're able to provide suggestions for that next poll. So we'll be having the patron poll here in a few days. And so if you'd like to make suggestions for what the options for that poll are going to be, make sure you do so now, because I think the patron poll will likely be going up Wednesday or Thursday. So make sure you head over there and do that ASAP. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the episode with that marriage for our son. Now, they have another daughter here, and I was thinking that she was already betrothed to somebody. I don't know why I was thinking that. Now, I knew that she wasn't albino, so unfortunately, we won't be able to, bring the albino trait into our dynasty. But she does seem like a pretty good fit. She's honest and generous. Look at these stats. The diplomacy is pretty darn good. So yeah, I think, and that's what her education is as well. So I think she's a good fit, guys. So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll maintain the marriage here. And some people were saying, that an alliance with the Hungarians is not as useful. I disagree. My thing with wanting to be allied with the Hungarians isn't just for like assistance against, the HRE or assistance here in Germany, which is really not a problem because they're so broken up now. I want to help them against the Byzantine Empire. I think the Byzantine Empire is the key threat in the world. They're the only empire. Well, I guess they're the only other real empire now. The HRE is completely broken up. So, I mean, they're really the only other empire when you consider the fact that the HRE is pretty much done for here. So with that in mind, I mean, they're the only ones that can really contend against us when you look at those manpower numbers they have here. So I feel like it's about time. I mean, they've just been expanding. Like, look at this, man. It wasn't that long ago that their borders were like right here. This was all Hungarian territory. So that's one of the reasons why I want to be allied with the Hungarians, so that we can assist them in the wars against the Byzantine Empire. That'll result in us having to bring troops pretty far, but I feel like it's worth it. In regards to that point that we brought up at the end of the last episode about the compassionate trait and going to war, seems like a lot of people kind of want to compromise, where maybe we don't do quite as many wars as we did with our father, where it's just constant warfare. But that you could reason, especially with the cynical trait, that you could reason that we'd do some conflicts. Particularly going to focus on, defensive ones, but we'll still do some offensive conflicts as well. Just maybe not do it as often. And the idea here is that a lot of these people are living in countries that, are just seeing constant warfare and rebellions. And really, the compassionate thing to do is to bring them into our own empire, where it's just safer. It's safer and more pleasant overall, under the benevolent rule of Adam II. So the idea here is that, the compassionate thing is to bring them into Britannia, bring them under our control. So in some cases we will. Leon, for instance, is done for. Leon is, I know they don't look like it, but they are. They're absolutely done for, guys. So facing 4 wars that they're all losing. She's got barely any troops left. I mean, it's a 4-year-old child on the throne here. A ducal claim to this county. So I'm guessing that's that one right there. So it's just the Duke here. He's just trying to expand his land. But this will be taken from her because she directly controls it. So it further weakens her. But other than that, that's the main effect of that one. But then here you have another rebellion. I think this was an independence war originally, because she is now independent and she's now trying to gain control of the entire duchy here, which would increase her power by quite a bit. She'd gain a lot of land and it would, weaken Leon quite a bit. And so then you also have a war here, 2 conflicts here, where they'll be losing even more territory. So I feel like Leon is in a lot of trouble right now. So they're pretty much already, they're just constant warfare between the rebellions and the warfare with the Muslims. So I feel like bringing them under our control is the benevolent, compassionate thing to do. So let's go ahead and do that with attempting, whoops, that's the wrong button, attempting to fabricate a claim here with the hope that that will give us the chance to get the entire duchy. That's what I'm hoping. So see what happens there. And I think that's it. I think we just, no, there's 3 things. I need to do that. I need to do the marriage. And then we also have that duchy title that we just got that we're going to go ahead and get rid of, guys, which is this one right here. We're going to go ahead and grant that out. And I've got a good choice here. So this is the Duchess Elizabeth. If we recall, her father was the one that we were giving titles to. Her brother died as well, unfortunately, resulting in her getting all the titles here, the 2 counties. She's also married to this guy, so I don't really like the idea that we're giving more territory to this family when they only have 1 son as of right now. They are still young, so they could have more kids. But he's pretty powerful. If you guys recall, we gave him all this territory down here. Helped him out quite a bit, which is why he somewhat likes us. We pressed his claims, we gave him titles, all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to, make her the Duke here. The Duchess, I should say. Because really the only options are either her or the woman we just got, where she has these 2 counties here, and she hates us. So, instead, we'll just give it to her. We're going to give her this duchy title. And then we won't have that problem anymore either. We'll get rid of her. She'll be underneath her new duchess. So there we go. Petty Kingdom of Brabant. This is going to increase her opinion by quite a bit. And we're going to transfer that rebellious vassal. All right, excellent. So there we go. Now she controls all that. And we no longer have her under our control. She's not a problem anymore. Okay, lovely. Oh, we had another son. Excellent. I'm surprised, I mean, that we keep having kids. This is very, very good news, guys. We continue to have children even here, into our 40s. So our first son's name is John. Could name him William. Could have another Adam here, I suppose. Let's see, maybe another ancestor. We could always do another Richard. Suppose that's an option. How about a Robert? Let's do a Robert, guys. All right, so we have a second son. So we'll take a look and see what he is set to inherit right now. All right, so he's set to get the duchy up here. We just cannot keep that under our goddamn control. So hopefully we don't die. All right, so we've got that. That's a problem. That's one we'll have to deal with. We'll deal with it later, though. As of right now, it's okay. Now, we do need to get a title to John. We could always give him that title, although now we wouldn't be able to grant it to him. Yeah, we can't grant it to him because of, that's a shame. Since it's set to be inherited by his brother, so that's not really an option. I do want to give him a title, though. I'm not sure which one to give him just yet. Could always give him this province here. That's not really much, though. It's nothing special. Might be what we grant him. What is this? My path happened to cross with the Countess Argentelian, and to my surprise, it seems as though she does not have a great impression of my friend, the Duke. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change your mind. Alright, so this is the Duke of Cornwall. We are friends. I think we have a lot of friendships right now. Yeah, quite a few friendships. Everybody likes Adam, apparently. So we can go ahead and do this one, and chances these two might end up liking each other a bit more. I don't know what advantage that would have. Or you say people should be talking about me instead, which, yeah, I don't think we would do that. Yeah, we're compassionate, so we'll do this. We'll see what happens. See if we are effective at that, improving relations. Much effort for little gains. It looks like that was not effective. And we did get stress from that as well. Okay. So as far as the stress, we could go ahead and do a hunt. I've been wanting to do a hunt for a little while now. So yeah, we'll go on a hunt. I've been quite impressed with Verona's growth. Now, I know we've been helping them out a lot with that, but yeah, they're really growing. They're doing pretty good. I'm surprised at just the fact that this is one marriage that did kind of pay out for us. With getting a good, strong member of our alliance, or of our dynasty here. So rumors. The noise from the others has faded away by the time Vassal Duke. Okay, I don't know. That's weird wording. And I stalk up on the boar. We are almost within striking distance when he whispers to me, "Now that we are finally by ourselves, there's something I have to let you know about Princess Sibella." So you say no time for chat and getting that boar, or what? And then we'll learn her secret, which I'm assuming has to do probably with her fornicating. Yeah, probably something regarding that. Yeah, sure. We're always, you know, we're an intrigue focused guy. We're always willing to learn some more secrets. Might be advantageous in the future, I suppose. Although she doesn't really have any titles, so. Alright, we'll edit out that truck that went by. I don't know if it was going by when that thing popped up, but we did just get the novice hunter, so that's going to increase our prowess. And now we're actually somewhat decent at that. Of course, the poacher training, I think, will expire somewhat soon. Yeah, a few years from now. Do get that stress loss bonus though. So the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the board and the other game for the journey back. I have held my share of hunts and people around me have started to take notice. Word is spreading about my activities. Alright, got a little bit of extra prestige there and getting closer to getting the living legend. So there are some wars that we could use against Leon, but they're all for other people's claims and they're for just like one little county. I think one's a county here. Might be this county though. And then one is for this county here. So just not worth it. We can go and speed this up. I didn't realize which speed we were on. Alright, so could now get the strong hook on. That is not the guy that I wanted on, so we're just going to have to say, yeah, I'm just going to keep trying to get it on the sun here, but you know what? I really don't think this is going to be effective. Also, one thing I didn't know is that the hooks that you get from fabricating, they actually do expire. They expire in 10 years. So they're not like a typical strong hook. They do expire. So in that case, you know what? Let's just stop doing this, man. Yeah, I mean, it just hasn't done what we wanted. So it's fine. So instead, we will just probably just disrupt schemes here, actually. I suppose we could do more schemes. You know, we don't have any going right now. There's 2 we could be going for. So I think, I don't think we have any rivals or anybody who's really operated against us to allow us to do a scheme against them besides the fabrication of claims. So that's what we'll work on, guys. We'll try and fabricate some claims. I'm not entirely sure who we'll do it on just yet. We'll just kind of go through our probable vassals and base it off of that. The ones that we can still like make adjustments to. Oh, this guy, I don't remember seeing him as a powerful. He might have been a powerful vassal before. So let's see if we can modify his contract. Yeah, it looks like we can. So let's attempt to fabricate a claim on him, or a hook, excuse me. Of course, we're going to get stress from all this. That's okay. We won't do Duke Henry. Raymond, we always do Raymond. He's just a boy though, so yeah, we won't be able to do it on him just yet. We'll have to wait until he gets a little bit older. The Earl here, he's a powerful vassal and he's pretty average at just about everything. Let's go ahead and fabricate a hook on him, although we should probably make sure I haven't done it. We have so many vassals, I don't even know. Oops, trying to get him excommunicated. So yeah, I don't even know like which ones we've done this on already. All right, so we'll fabricate hooks on those 2 characters though there, so that we can change up their feudal contracts. Factions are absolutely not an issue, guys. Nobody has the power to cause us any problems right now. And looks like some wars have been finishing up. And the Holy Roman Empire does seem to be coming back together a bit. Yeah, he's been finishing up some of these rebellions that he was facing. And he does look like he's kind of rebuilt the empire a little bit. But overall, you can see that there's still many states here. Many different countries. We were able to sway the Duke. Excellent. So I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. What is this about? Oh, maybe our rally point. It was all grayed out. I wasn't sure what was going on. Maybe our rally point's in the wrong location. I wish I knew what that damn sound was, man. I keep hearing that weird sound, and it's definitely in the game. Like, it's most definitely in the game. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's a little thump sound. It's kind of weird. Heard it quite a few times, though. Not entirely sure what it is. Alright, so yeah, we're just waiting to get that claim done. And then we could do the war there. And just kind of letting time progress. So we got some tourney troubles. As Emperor, I have been obliged to attend the local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed and the tourney won't start for at least another hour. So Crusader is here and as always is being an insufferable lout. Her constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my vassal Duke Kuyin is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. So of course we're not going to be pushing anybody anywhere. We could spend some time with him. attempt to make him our friend. It's another duke. Why would we not want to be his friend? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we got even more friends, man. Everybody loves Adam. The key here, of course, is trying to get as many like dukes as friends as we can. Right now we have, I think, 2. But yeah, very helpful getting some friends that are high ranking. Lots of people with claims coming in. I should be paying attention to see if any of those are for anything other than a county, because I don't really care so much about the county ones. It does look like this war is just about over. The Hungarian little rebellion that they're dealing with. I say a little rebellion, but it was in fact a fairly large rebellion. Alright, let's go and build something here. We can go and upgrade some stuff. Let's do, I don't think this one has, yeah, that doesn't have any upgrades for them. Yeah, I guess we'll do this upgrade. Gives you some bonuses for the men-at-arms. Got a lot of money, guys. Alright, seen some people were concerned about our constant plotting. He says, how long before he's plotting against us? The scheming is getting, and these are just 2 people in our court, by the way. Scheming is getting out of hand. Who are they, anyway? Just 2 guys, apparently. Maybe guys that we brought to court for their martial ability, perhaps. But yeah, they said the scheming is getting out of hand. They're standing together with their heads close together, and they startle as I round the corner. My emperor, we were just talking about your recreational activities. They seem to take up much of your time. So we can say, I assure you, there's nothing to be concerned about. And we'll get a 72% chance to gain 50 intrigue lifestyle experience, 27% chance that they won't believe our weak excuses. We can instead say, mind your own business. We'll gain stress because we're compassionate. Yeah, let's just go into this one and see if they believe it. They did. All right, awesome. We'll get another 50 points here towards getting the next perk, though. I don't know that we're going to be getting any more perks here, guys. I think we'll actually be switching that up now because we can. Yeah, might as well go ahead and switch it up, guys. I don't see a reason not to. Let's go ahead and switch our lifestyle up. Let me see what this is, though. This game was discovered, but we can still do it. So we'll keep it going. But yeah, let's go and change the lifestyle up. And there's some good arguments on different routes we could go. Somebody was arguing that maybe we should do learning to do the scholarly route. So that would be an interesting way to go. We could also do diplomacy, which is kind of fitting for our character, I think, since we have been kind of very much focused on diplomacy for a while now. So this would be, there's some good stuff to go with here, guys. So we could go with diplomacy. I don't think martial's fitting. I don't think that'll work. I don't think we'll do stewardship either. Yeah, I don't think we'll do stewardship. I really think that your guys' suggestions, either the learning or the diplomacy, are for the best. You know, guys, I think we are going to do diplomacy. Another reason not to go for stewardship is I think John is a stewardship focus. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with, out of these 3, we could always go with the family focus to have more children. That'd be a good one to do. Foreign affairs, it just gets that diplomacy. Majesty focus, that'll give a little bit of diplomacy, a little bit of prestige. You know what, let's do family focus. Let's see if we can have more kids, guys. Alright, so that'll increase that fertility up my bit. And you never know, maybe we'll get our wife pregnant again. So just let's see how that goes. Alright, so again, just waiting for this to get done here, and it is almost completed. Barbaric but effective. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce the Duke into doing my bidding? A few strongmen and ominously worded letters should do it, really. So we're going to do this. There'd be an act of tyranny, though. We'll gain dread. Or say I should think about this more carefully. Yeah, I don't think that's the way we would do this, guys. Yeah, I think we should do it this way. We'll just have to redo it. And hopefully get a different event next time. 2 events here. The quarrel. My half-brother, Prince Richard, has been quarreling with his sister for days. Just now I can overhear them arguing in the next room over. I don't know why he's here rather than in Verona, but sure, maybe he came to visit. Unbelievable, Richard shouts. How can a witch like you believe you are the ideal manifestation of the Normandie family virtues? I'm clearly far more deserving of that distinction than you are. Okay, so we can say no fighting in the family. You enter the room to break up the fight, or we can say let them sort out their quarrels in peace. Well, yeah, I don't think we would sit by. I think we'd enter the room and try and break up the fight. Fabricate hook. This is the family contact. So Earl Aubrey's sister, Countess Aveline, has been unusually forthcoming. Even knowing that I might not have entirely pure intentions for Aubrey, she is more than willing to answer my questions. So we can say, does he have any particular weak spots I should know about? And then we'll gain a plus 10 success chance, and we'll be closer to forming a friendship with her. Or you can say, how would one go about getting closer to him? And then it'll increase the scheme power. I feel like that's the one we should do, so we get it done a little bit quicker. So as I walk into the room, Richard turns to face me. I'm glad you're here, Adam. Won't you please talk some sense into, and I'm not going to pretend I can pronounce that name, a noblewoman from Como. She is being completely unreasonable. So is she like not our sister? Yeah, that's what the thing here is. She's not even of the dynasty. And she is also a bastard. I think she has, yeah, she has the same mother of Prince Richard. Clearly she was with somebody else. Okay, yeah, this is the mother of that rival guy that we tortured, ruined his life. So you say, yes, shame on you, and we'll get opinion with Richard, get a chance of forming a closer relationship with him. You say you're wrong here, Richard. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, she's not even of our dynasty, so, and we're definitely not going to side with her, because how could she be the example of de Normandy if she's not de Normandy? So we're not going to say that one. We say you're both acting like children, and this gives the chance that we get some lifestyle experience points. Or you say, I'm clearly the best de Normandy around. I don't think we would say that. Or that one. You know what, we'll just say, well, yeah, I was going to say that compassionate, we wouldn't say this one here, but I mean, like, yeah, this is the same. As a cynical person, I feel like we'd say this one. That's the reality of the situation. So 65% chance we get the good result from that. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll fail it. So by halting a messenger from the court of Earl Aubrey, an opportunity has presented itself. By copying the Earl's seal, I can fabricate a letter threatening increased taxes and circulating it among his vassals, or at least threaten to. So we can say that is your signature, is it not? And that's how we get the weak hook. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got the weak hook on him. And so let's go ahead and change up his feudal contract. So yeah, we want to increase his levy contribution. Alright, excellent. So just, we need to find a new person now, don't we? Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yes, that's right. I was going to take a look and see if there's anything that needs to be built here. But let's first go through here. We did finish this up, but we did not get one for the duchy, unfortunately. So that's kind of a shame. But yeah, we'll take it. We'll just have to declare war for the county, I suppose. But if we're not doing it for the duchy, then it's not as important. Now, you can see that we did get that province there. Alright, excellent. He's quite powerful, man. Yeah, look at that. He's definitely one of our most powerful vassals. Yeah, he doesn't have... he doesn't actually... he isn't named as one of our most powerful vassals, despite the fact that he really is. Alright, so let's go ahead and see who we might want to get a hook on. Well, speaking of this guy, we could look to see... We might have already modified his contract. Yeah, we did. I thought we might have. Wasn't sure, though. Count Robert, he's our knight and vassal. We'll reward him by not messing with him. How about this guy here? Is this the guy we just did recently? No. So we're actually getting more taxes from him right now. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and do him. Fabricate a hook on him. Oops. I guess we'll abduct him instead. Let's go and fabricate a hook on him. Alright, excellent. We are getting a little bit of stress from all this hook fabrications. We're getting some problems with that. And yeah, I mean, we could go ahead and declare war for that province there. Looks like the war ended. It's been validated, so we won it basically. Alright, well at least it's over and done with. We did sway the Duke. I think I meant to change this up and stop swaying him, but I forgot. So let's go and take a look and see if there's anybody else we might want to sway in our court. There's not. So instead, maybe we'll look at people who are going to try and rebel against us and see if we want to improve their opinion. So, I mean, there's that guy. If we improved opinion one time with him, it might be enough. Yeah, let's go ahead and improve opinion with him. Attempt to sway him. Alright, so we did finish up building a few things. So let's go ahead and get something else building. Go ahead and upgrade that. And then here, I know we got a lot of stuff to upgrade here. Yeah, we'll do this one next. We'll see if there's anything else left to build. This province here, yeah, we'd need to build up the fort there. I don't think we'll do that right now. Those are kind of expensive. Could build up the fort here. Again, I'm trying to focus on the larger locations. So yeah, this would be one of them. So we could build it up there. We're already building up here. So yeah, that's what we'll do. This is, again, going to cost us 700, but that's okay. All right, so everybody's building stuff. And we're overwhelmed with stress. So we've had our first mental break here, guys. What happened? Somebody died? Yep, our sister Sibylla died. Gained us 40 stress. Wow. Alright, guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something, put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? So we haven't had a mental break in a long time, since Adam the First of Britannia just didn't have any stress problems. So we could say the sting of the lash will excise my sins. We say donating to charity will make up for my sins. That kind of feels like what we'd do. I must be strong and resist these impulses. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one here. That will increase our diplomacy, reduce our monthly income, but we do have a lot of income. Yeah, we'll just start giving away money to charity. I feel like that's exactly what a compassionate character would do. So we're going to go for that one. And we're no longer overwhelmed by stress, but we still have a lot though, guys. So we do need to get rid of that. Alright, so what is this one about? A feast. Yeah, this will actually help us reduce our stress. So somebody brought up the fact that when you go to a lot of feasts, it does increase the chances of getting obese. Now, I haven't really seen many characters get obese that weren't already in their old age or didn't have that one trait, the gluttonous one. But once you get into your 50s, I have noticed, yeah, that you could go obese if you become obese, I should say, if you go to too many feasts. And Adam's getting up there in age, but I think he's okay for right now. All right, so I think we're just too broke to build anything right now. That's the issue. Just got to save up a bit of money here. Did just spend a bunch of money and give it to charity. Declaration of love. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My virtuous stag, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Anne. So this is a guest. I have no idea who she is. She's not the one we invited because she was in our court, not just a guest. It's like she traveled all the way over here just to romance us. So we could say, you flatter me, lady, and she'll attempt to win our hearts. The Empress, of course, will know. Or we say, abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. Yeah, I feel like that's what we do. Yeah. So we're going to do that. We have a soulmate, within our wife, or chase character. Yeah, I just don't think we would participate in that. All over my new shirt, we could all tell that Antoinette had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I'm covered in stinky vomit. So yeah, we would not be happy about this. We could say, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. We'll gain stress because we're a legendary reveler. And then it'll give us the higher standards of courtesy here. Or we can say, ha, what a show you put on. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're a compassionate character. Yeah, I don't think we'd just do that one. We show kindness to her. I think that's fitting. The bottom of the tankard. And yeah, we've already seen this event here. So yeah, we'll say, thank you, my vassal. 10% chance we'll become a drunkard. We did not, though. That would be another way to get a bit of stress relief. And a trained healer. Let's take a look at her. She's really not that good. Yeah, she's not that impressive, honestly. Okay. So, we lost some of that stress we had. Down to 25. And when can we do our own feast? 1202. So this year, in just a matter of weeks, we can throw our own feast. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Look how many levies we can get, guys. Good God. Almost 42,000 levies. And we did become obese. We did just go to a lot of feast, all back to back, but we were just talking about that. Some people thought that it doesn't. I thought he was wrong, and there's no evidence that it does. But people have already confirmed on the forums, if you go there, that the feasts do give you the obese trait if you go to enough of them. But again, I had never seen it happen to anybody who wasn't at least like 50, maybe late 40s or so. We're over here in our mid 40s. We did go to a lot of feasts, guys. So we might want to actually try and lose a little bit of weight. Yeah, maybe we'll try and do that. We're not too old. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Oh, Rise of the Mongols. Yep, we're in the 1200s here. Word has reached me that a new leader has risen up among the barbarian tribes of the distant steppes. So this, and I never knew how to pronounce his name, Genghis Khan's name, but he's declared himself the ruler of the universe, Genghis Khan, and has sworn to conquer the entire world. He is not the first to make that threat, but the story goes that the Kagan, I'm not entirely sure, I guess it would be Kagan, maybe is how you pronounce that, rides at the head of a horde of invincible horsemen that cannot be killed. Alright guys, so the Mongols. The Mongols are coming. We did finish up construction in London. That won't affect us, obviously. We are pretty far away from the east. So let's go ahead and do this one next. Get a little bit of men-at-arms reduction cost. I think that'll be helpful. Alright. See if there's anything we need to be notified of here. Not seeing anything particularly important. No. A lot of powerful vassals want spots, obviously, but they won't be getting any. And yeah, we can't really build anything here right now. We're just too broke. Yeah, money is a little bit of a problem. We've been a bit short. We can donate to charity always to reduce our stress. Basically turn money into stress reduction. We'll do that here in a minute. Let me just the lose weight one, I mean. Alright, so the Count has something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get a grip on him. So we can say, all I have to do is let him know what I know. No blackmail him. I'll keep this close to my chest for now. We'll learn of his secret. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and straight up blackmail him. Since the entire purpose was... another feast. Oh lord, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say we have more important matters to attend to right now. We're already fat, man. We got enough problems with that. Let's go ahead and modify the feudal contract. So probably change him over to high levies, I think. I know this is gonna result in him hating us, but it's fine. I mean, he really doesn't hate us, actually. Yeah, I guess Adam II is a pretty well-liked guy overall. So let's go ahead and attempt to lose some weight, guys. We're gonna see if we can't make this happen. And this could, of course, cause us to die. It's always a possibility, guys. Always a possibility. A little bit of a rebellion here. For one of our vassals, I mean. And what is this about? Did our wife just inherit something? Looks like she did. Yeah, she inherited title right there. Okay, so she has a county. It looks like John would be the one to inherit that county as well. Okay. Speaking of John, I want to give him a title. Let's see what we'll give him. Again, I'm not entirely sure. I almost just want to go ahead and give him this county here for right now and just make him a count until I can get him something a little bit better. Because, yeah, I decided not to give this one out just because it's worth so much money. It's one of our most profitable counties here. And we can't grant him this one, or I would. I should have granted it to him, but, yeah, it didn't happen, so. But, yeah, I don't think it'll be an option. Let me just take a look here. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to get this to him. The best way to do this would just be to go to him. But, yeah, because his brother's set to inherit it, we would not be able to grant him that. No. So that's unfortunate. Because, yeah, I'd be willing to give him that one just so he could keep it. I mean, I'll just give him this county here. Alright, so let's find good old John. I don't think... we could be in a position... No, he's right here. Never mind. I was going to say, we could be in a position where our other son's set to inherit this one as well. So yeah, he'll become our vassal. And he'll get married to his wife here in a year. Maybe we should have waited to make sure that went down. But we didn't want him to leave our court, though. Alright, so the Duke was swayed. Excellent. So maybe we'll go ahead and sway somebody else. And this Duchess left our prison. So what I'm going to do is while I'm thinking about it right now, go ahead and figure out who we're going to increase relations with next. Just trying to go in here and take a look at our vassals here. Go ahead and do the Duke here. Just try and make him like us a little bit, although we can't sway him. Oh, because we're already scheming against him. Alright, so can't do him. We could do the Earl Aubrey, though. Alright. So with this one, we can condemn him for his transgressions, which we wouldn't do. Defend his character publicly, even at risk to myself. We do lose devotion if we do that, though. Or you say maybe I should just stay silent. Oh, wait, no, we don't lose devotion. We lose piety, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like we would just stay silent on this one. It's not our concern. Alright. So just looking at different things that have happened in the world as we've been really making good progress here. I'm actually going to go put this on speed 5 and let it go a little bit faster here. I think this was our friend here, so we just took more stress. Having some stress problems, guys. Attempting to lose weight as well. You'd think that would cause some stress. Lost a bunch of hooks here. I think that was when we were letting everybody out of our prison. We can actually go and look at our prison and see if we have any prisoners. Yeah, we just let a bunch of people out of our prison all at the same time. No, we don't have anybody in our prison. Okay, so we could donate to charity, lose a little bit of money, and that'll relieve some stress. Could host a feast. That does kind of go against us to trying to lose weight, but you know what? Let's do it anyway because we lose a lot of stress here, guys. So yeah, we'll go and do a feast there, and then might not have enough money to build anything now. Might be able to upgrade something in Paris, I suppose. No. Alright, so we're having another feast here, and Joanna just came of age. Remember, she's already arranged to marry our nephew here in Northumbria. And how'd she do on education? Looks like, you know, with our wife's contribution, which remember we got 2. We had it happen twice. So that did get her up to the level 4 full education here, which is excellent. She won't be able to get married for another 4 years though. And a promise is a promise. So there's like a, yeah, I hate this happens. They always force themselves under a council. I guess if we, if that did happen, we could always just make him our chancellor. He's our friend, so I feel like we would keep our promise to him. Even though I know he's going to force something I don't want. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Duke Nicholas approaches Felicita and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the host. So you say, yes, I've done a great job, haven't I? Or I guess she did it, so we'll give her credit where credit's due. I'll increase opinion with our vassals as well. Yeah, losing a lot of hooks. I think at this time I had just done a bunch of, just released a bunch of people out of our prison. That's why we're losing them all at the same time here. There wasn't really anything that we could do with them. The feast is dwindling down. I find myself deep in conversation with my faithful Chancellor, Duke Nicholas. He inquires about my opinion on friendship, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. Yeah, we'd love to become friends with him. And it's a subject that fascinates us as well, because you know we got a ton of friends. We've got a lot of friends, guys. Of course, we can always blackmail the mayor. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say that peace was a success. So yeah, we've seen this gain a little bit more prestige. All right, so looks like we failed on the fabrication of the hook. We actually have another slot open up, so we can go ahead and do another one of those. We'll take a look at that in a second. First, we've got to get some stuff building. So Paris needs to build their castle up, don't they? Yeah, that's the reason why we can't build anything else there. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that now, guys. While we have, well, you know, it's only 550. That's right, it's level 2. It's not as expensive, so we'll get that going. And yes, we need to take a look at our vassals and see who we might want to get another hook on. So I think we did that guy. Yeah, we're not going to do it on him. Take a look at the duke here, see if we want to. Although, okay, so yeah, we gave the duchy to him. Let's take a look and see if we can fabricate a hook and utilize it. So let's go and do that. All right, excellent. Since we did just reduce our overall stress. And yeah, we're gonna have to start saying no to these feasts, guys. And looks like one of our knights was improved. Excellent. The scheme was discovered. Oh, no, our scheme was discovered. So it's gonna reduce our chance of success by quite a bit. We'll probably just go ahead and cancel that one then. I mean, he likes us a lot anyway. We'll just go ahead and cancel that one. It's a 68% chance of success, but might as well just do it on somebody else. He was likely, he probably has a good spy master who's doing that mission. Let's find somebody else. Well, how about Lancaster? Let's make sure we can adjust. We cannot. I'm just about to do somebody else. Brittany. We'll probably can do her. I'm not entirely sure though. Yeah, we can. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fabricate the hook on her. So that was just a wasted 13 stress though, unfortunately. And man, just everybody wants me to go damn feast. That's the reason why we're getting so damn fat. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get this marriage going here. And hopefully they start having many, many children. Yeah, everybody wants us to go to the damn feast. We're just super popular, man. So popular. So let's see. I think we'll go ahead and build here first. So let's go and get probably this improved. 350. So I don't have any more money to build anywhere else right now. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep on canceling these. Though this is a feast we might... Oh, wait a minute. This is Prince Bishop. Okay, so who is he under? Where's he at? What's he got a hold of? Oh, okay, he has this one here. I see. All right, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and decline that. We did improve his opinion. We'll do it one more time, though. Get it a little bit higher. Although maybe we want to take a look and see what the percentage is. It's a 95% chance. This is for a whole duchy here. Yeah, she's got a claim on the entire duchy here, but that is pretty far away, so not going to do that. But it was of note that there was a duchy title that could be gained. All right, so let's go ahead and continue building. I want to say there was one more. I could have swore there was one more around here. Maybe not. And we did the Paris one already, right? Yeah, we did Paris already. Yeah, I guess there isn't anything to build right now. We'll just keep our money going then. So this is our Chancellor, worried about an ongoing conflict between the Count Herbert and the Count William. He's been working tirelessly to get to the heart of the quarrel. I believe that with the right encouragement, a settlement may be reached. So basically, we give money. Do I even care about this conflict, though? Like, what is it over? Just take a look. So it's over this county here. And he attacked him over the county. And I really feel like I just don't care. Yeah, this seems like it's not worth 300 gold, honestly. Could instead use prestige to do it. Yeah, I guess we'll use some prestige. It's not like we don't have anything else to spend it on. We're about halfway to Living Legend. Same thing with Paragon of Virtue. And yeah, they're just going to keep inviting us to these damn feasts here. And our counselor just died. I meant to click through this here. He was our friend as well, so that's more stress to be gained. It's quite sad. And in fact, that was what that war was over, wasn't it? Yep. So two things to do. We need to build over here. And we will get meadows improved. And we also need to appoint a new spy master since we did lose our spy master. So we still have 4 powerful vassals that don't have positions, and none of them are good spy masters. Duke Raymond is okay, but yeah, not great. And then none of the ones that we currently have appointed are all that great either. yeah, they're all pretty cruddy. So we could just go and appoint to anybody, like this Duke here of Kent. He's actually decent. Yeah, maybe we'd do him. He's kind of older, so yeah, I think we might do him. Let's go and assign him to that position. And I don't think we're going to change anybody else up. Now, I know that these guys, there actually are some people who would do better at this position. This is our friend, though. Has both of them. Oh, no, he's not our friend. But he is. The Duke Nicholas is. So we could always change him up at this point, because I want to say, yeah, the Duke Humber is actually decent at this job. And we could get him to like us if we just put some effort towards making him like us. We could. So you know what? I think it's finally about time to make Duke Humbert the Marshal. And yeah, he'll be angry, but it's fine. He'll get over it. Alright, so just going to change up the council just a little bit. And I think that's all we need to do here. Yeah, we're good to go. Well, something... Oh, they just keep popping up on that. We can ask that of faith for gold. I guess 750. Also, we just swayed Earl Aubrey, so we need to select somebody else to sway, which I suppose will work on... Let's do the Duke Humber. We can make him really, really like us. He might, in fact, end up leaving that that faction he's in. Let's go and attempt to sway him. And we never did have a rebellion from him either. We were able to keep him under our control. All right, so we got that done, and there's something else that just popped up, but I don't remember what it was. God, what was that? Oh, yeah, we can, if we wanted to, we could ask the Pope for money. I don't think we're going to do that right now, guys. There's actually a few other things we could do with our piety if we wanted to wait. Looks like Leon did break completely apart. Yep, they lost all this territory. So now we have this guy here. I wonder if he'd be willing to be our vassal. Almost. Almost, guys. And as far as how much opinion we could get enough to make him to agree to be our vassal. We just need to sway him. We'll start the scheme there. And then, yeah, we could, with that, get all of France in our hands. And then, oh, she's not. Obviously, she won't give up that territory there. But, yeah, we could declare war for that one there. And then we'd have all of France. Once he agrees, we'd have all of France in our hands, guys. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so... We're going to have to, unfortunately, end today's episode, guys. And we will not have a video on, what is that, Wednesday? Yeah, we will not have a video on Wednesday, guys. Normally, I'd record that on Tuesday. But unfortunately, on Tuesday, I'm not going to be home for most of the day. So, won't be able to record it. Now, normally, I'd just record. You guys don't typically see me miss videos for situations like that. Because I'll just record 2 videos here today, but because we had the Hearts of Iron 4 series, it does result in stuff like that. You know, I can't record 4 videos today. For those watching that Austria-Hungary campaign in Hearts of Iron 4, we will have a video of that since it's a brand new series and we just started it. So that's what I'm going to do at my extra time. I'm going to record that extra Hearts of Iron 4 video to make sure we have a video for that on Wednesday. But we won't have a video on this one for this series on Wednesday, unfortunately. So we'll be returning back on Thursday. Thursday will be the next episode, guys. And remember, for those patrons that are at least the $5 rank or above, head over to Patreon to put forward any suggestions on the future series for that poll. Because we'll likely be having the poll on Patreon for the next CK3 series towards the end of this week. I'm thinking like Friday or Saturday or something like that is when I'm going to put it up. So we'll start having voting for what the next CK3 series is going to be, because I mean, it's wrapping up, guys. We're getting towards the end here. I would really love to get him into our country. So yeah, we're going to definitely get that done. And that'll be all of France. And we'll, you know, of course we have to do one more war here. I mean, I guess you got the peripheral ones. These are all technically part of France as well. So, of course we could, you know, expand that way if we wanted to. We can also expand into the HRE's territory here, which we do have claims to that. Because this is part of the duchy that's under our empire, so we could do that and make it look better over here. But yeah, with this episode, guys, I just kind of wanted like a period of peace, just kind of, you know, let the game play a little bit, do our little intrigue missions, get the marriages done, and yeah, just let it play for a little bit of time, make a little bit of progress. So next episode, though, we would likely have some conflict. Probably over this county here. Just attack Leon. They wouldn't even be able to defend against it properly. Just get that one county right there. Just kind of, because especially if we end up vassalizing this guy, then that would be another reason. One thing we could do to just get his opinion up is just send him a gift real quick. That'd boost his opinion by a lot. It'd be faster too. So what if we just sent that now? Would he agree now? Yep. Those just let this play for a second. And there we go. And just like that, we have added it into our empire. I didn't even think about giving him a gift. So yeah, we don't even need to sway him anymore, but we will. Since he's a powerful vassal who now wants a seat on our council, we could make him our spy master, I suppose. But for right now, we'll just keep him. We'll just keep trying to sway him there. And look at that, guys. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, next episode we'll declare war for this one little county here. So yeah, I'll see you guys on that episode. Remember, it won't be till Thursday. If you like this one, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you on that next episode, and thanks for watching.